In this video, I'm going to show you how to find the values of the parameters to make a piecewise function continuous. So here it should say find the values of a and b that make the following function continuous. So the points where we can have an issue with the continuity are where the different pieces of the piecewise function are attached. So we may have a problem at 2 and at b, because this is where the pieces connect. So to make sure that the function is continuous at 2, we have to make sure that the limit of the function as x approaches to 2 from the left is the same as the limit of the function as x approaches to 2 from the right. Then we have to make sure that f of 2 exists, and then we have to make sure that all these three values that we find are the same. So what is the limit of this function as x approaches to 2 from the left? Well, as x approaches to 2 from the left, this is the piece that defines this function. So the limit is simply 4. What is the limit of the function as x approaches to 2 from the right? As x approaches to 2 from the right, this is the piece that defines the function. So the limit of this function is simply a. Now, what is f of 2? F of 2, when x equals 2, we have x squared. So f of 2 is 4. So now we just have to make sure that these three quantities are all the same. So the value of a that makes that true is 4. So we can conclude that a is 4. Now, what happens as x approaches to b? Well, first we have to make sure, if we want the function to be continuous there, we have to make sure that as x approaches to b from the left, that limit is the same as x approaches to b from the right. And at the same time, we have to make sure that f of b exists and all three quantities are the same. So let's start with the limit of the function as x approaches to b from the left. As x approaches to b from the left, this is the definition of the function. So limit of a constant is always just a constant. As x approaches to b from the right, this is what defines the function. So we have to find the limit as x approaches to b from the right of 12 over x. As long as b is positive, this limit will be simply 12 over b. And now what is f of b? F of b, this is what defines f of b. F of b is just a, which is earlier we found to be equal 4. So now if we want f of x to be continuous at x equals b, we have to have 4 equal to 12 over b, which means that b is 3. So the values of a and b that make this given function continuous are 4 and 3.